His Excellency, Dr. Mohamed Al Kuwaiti, Head of Cybersecurity, United Arab Emirates Government. Please, the stage is yours.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. It gives me great honor and pleasure to be with you all. As a matter of fact, third time. I have great friends here, and thank God for the Abraham Accord that actually makes all of these relations more and more in that perspective. I'm going to touch on some of the points that I'm sure everybody touched upon. Cybersecurity is an important aspect to us all. We in UAE, for example, going through great digital transformation across all sectors: aviation, education, healthcare, oil and gas, transportation, all of those sectors. And as a matter of fact, we need to do a safe and secure digital transformations. This safe and secure digital transformation needs great minds, inspiration, and inspirational aspects that help us to make that transformation really secure. Now, the critical infrastructures that we actually depend our life on, and the essence of our life, definitely needs more and more care of such perspective. We started 2 initiatives in UAE, one of them called Cyber Pulse. Cyber Pulse, that is actually to spread the culture of cybersecurity. We realized the human factor is the weakest link. And in order for us to elevate that human factor, we need not only that ecosystem, and not only the startups, academia, industries, as well as government to be involved in that, but also the community. And here I'm talking and referring to the younger community. So that Cyber Pulse, as a matter of fact, touches upon grade, again, 1 or even KG, all the way to 12, and after that to the college, all the way to the board members, all the way to the leaders in that perspective, where we ensure the spread of cyber culture, the spread of at least the hygiene, the minimum hygiene of interest towards everybody in that community. We get a lot of cyber crimes, be it fraud, be it scam, be it bullying, and up to that level, all the way to ransomware, supply chain, or even APT type of attacks. And in that, basically end-to-end threads, we need to ensure the cybersecurity up to that level. I'm sure as well you heard my dear friend Gabi when he mentioned the importance of working together. Our cybersecurity strategy has 5 main pillars. That main pillar of that is partnership. It has, for example, governance, policy, procedures, laws, legislations that we need to continue enhancing. It has to build as well as to enhance, rescale, as well as upscale many of our community in that perspective. It has a pillar that focuses on protecting and defending. And this is where we plug into the great startup nation, where we have many of those companies helping us, as a matter of fact, to build up that cyber dome or to extend that cyber dome. And as a matter of fact, we call it INSOC in that perspective, and many of the companies helping, as a matter of fact, in that perspective. We have the innovation pillar, which dictate to us to use these new technologies. AI, for example, one of those technologies, blockchain, quantum, and many of those aspects that comes to us. And last pillar is the partnership. Out of all of those pillars, the most important thing we always see is the human factor. A human factor that we need to really enhance their ability and work together with them in order to be our first line of defense. And this is what's our basically mission in that perspective. We head that Cybersecurity Council in order to build that human factor and help them to actually elevate many of those aspects. There is many or several attacks that we share. We recently had some attacks, as our friendly nation here, Israel had, and we're referring to those attacks as noise in that perspective that want to stop us from progressing into many of those esteemed as well as great achievement that we have. And those attacks continuously comes and goes in that perspective. And example of those attacks is the DDoS attack, a major DDoS attack that we actually were hit with. And thanks God, with the partnership, with the relationship that we have, it helped us to elevate as well as to prepare in an early warning system. There is a crystal ball system that allows us to share this information. And this joint initiative, joint, great, basically trusted nations initiatives that allows us to not only share the information as we all do using CERT, the Computer Images Response Team, but also elevate it to a level of adding a touch to that, adding an AI to that. And again, my great partner here and the great partners, as a matter of fact, help us in achieving and building that crystal ball with great partnership. We have the vision of having those three main objectives. One is deterrence, two is attribution, and three is the PPP, or the culture of cybersecurity. And we can achieve all of this using that crystal ball. And I'm sure you heard of this previously. It's extension of that NSOC to be actually in a worldwide ability of partnering, collaborating, and working together, as a matter of fact, to achieve many of those goals. There is one slide I wanted to show here. I don't know if it's ready or not, but let's see if they will bring it on. But in short, Crystal Ball, it's an international, multilateral, collaborative platform that allows us all to work together in order to achieve one specific goal: resiliency as well as partnership. The PPP that we all been speaking about, the trust, the transparency, and many of those aspects that we always actually come and go in mentioning them here and there. Making sure we execute that, making sure we map this transparency, we map this trust into an actual fragmented type of aspect is our goal. And you can see some of those goals, as a matter of fact, of that crystal ball, where we'll not only focus on that attribution or deterrence or even culture of cybersecurity, but also plugging into so many engines, so many minds that based on AI, and allows us to actually do those analysis in a swift manner. And that's our goal. I'm sure you already heard the scarcity of human resources in specific cybersecurity majors. Crystal Ball will definitely augment many of those resources with our ability of using these technologies. It is important to actually have this and realize the importance of this crystal ball, again, with my great friends here, and making sure that we will be executing this to the community, to the world, and allowing us to easily and seamlessly share information, and not only that, but achieve those goals of attribution, deterrence, and cybersecurity culture. Definitely there are great parts, there is a great timeline already plugged in, there is great partners with great names who are actually helping and plugging and bringing all of their capacity, not only from the volume of data or the velocity or even the processing power that they are bringing here, but also the mindset, the people who will help in actually building that. And this is our, again, joint effort with our partner here in Israel to actually elevate that community and make sure we share this information in a seamless way. Cyber threats do not distinguish between nations. Cyber threats do not distinguish between entities or people or any of those corporates there. That's why we need to unite against those threats, and the crystal ball that we are actually aiming for the whole community will be the first step towards that. Thank you very much, and I'm really thankful to be here with you. Thank you.